Now, very important module, battery technologies. Okay, the heart of your UPS system, because in case main power goes off, what will support the batteries? That is why it is heart. If it will keep your facilities pumping, your heart of your facilities pumping, so that is batteries. Now, what are the types of batteries? VRLA versus flooded batteries. Now we will understand what is VRLA, valve regulated lead acid. This is old batteries which we used to use. Sealed maintenance free design. Okay, nowadays this is 2025. Nowadays also these batteries are used, but slowly we are switching to what? Lithium ion. Okay, so these batteries are there in market. Okay, so sealed maintenance free design, electrolyte absorbed in AGM. What is AGM? Absorbent glass mat. It is absorbed in that. That is why it is sealed and maintenance free. Okay, or gel, it is soaked in that. Recombinant technology, hydrogen and oxygen recombine internally, no water loss. See, hydrogen and oxygen, what happens? It becomes water. So there is no water loss. So this is very recombinant technology, it is called. What are the pros, advantages? No water topping, okay, no acid spills because it is sealed, then can operate in any position, vertical, horizontal, any position, upside down. Lower maintenance cost, suitable for indoor IT rooms, and 5 to 10 year design life. So these are pros for this battery. This is very useful and this is being used for so many years. Okay, so this is maybe used for close to 30-40 years. I can see these batteries are being used at least 30 years. Now cons, shorter lifespan than flooded. Flooded said batteries are old batteries which are being used in your trucks. Now trucks are also coming up with sealed maintenance free batteries, but previously when we used to top up the water, those batteries were there. Okay, so flooded, so cannot equalize charge, intolerant to overcharging or high temperature. These batteries are intolerant to overcharging. Then expensive replacement, no warning before sudden failure. This is the advantage. There is no warning. Sudden failure can happen. Any cell can go wrong and then entire battery will go wrong. Then you need to change in the string, you need to change that particular battery. You will not get proper voltage level and even power backup also. Now flooded or wet cell, open cell design without liquid electrolyte, then requires regular water addition, then hydrogen gas venting during charging. Hydrogen gas is coming out while charging. So this is dangerous. Old batteries needs ventilation and acid containment. Containment should be there, otherwise acid spillage below we should put any containment, and again it needs ventilation also when hydrogen gas is emitting through that. Pros, longer lifespan, good, 15 to 20 years, lower cost per kWh, cost is lower than that, tolerance to overcharge and temperature variations. Okay, that is why those were used in cars or old trucks. Okay, so can equalize cells, visual inspection possible, failure mode gradual, slowly it was failing, not directly. Okay, now cons, monthly water topping required every month, then acid spill risk, must be upright, should be straight upright, dedicated battery room needed for this, higher maintenance labor, hydrogen ventilation mandatory. So these are the cons of this flooded cell, but these batteries are being used for so many years. Now we are shifting to what? Lithium ion. Okay, now FM decision framework, VRLA, small UPS less than 50 kVA. Okay, indoor IT rooms, minimal maintenance staff, budget for 5 to 7 years replacement cycle. You need to budget it if you are using these batteries. Flooded cell, large installations, more than 100 kVA, dedicated battery rooms available, trained maintenance team, long term 15 plus years life cycle. Life cycle is big for these batteries. Reality, most FMs choose VRLA for convenience than suffer sticker shock at replacement. So nobody uses now this flooded cell. Everyone is going for this VRLA because its maintenance is easy. Okay. So flooded batteries pay for themselves in life cycle cost if you have proper infrastructure and discipline for maintenance. But still we are going for this. Okay.